Hi everybody. Today we're going to be making these cute little origami roosters. I have one that I do as a chicken also, that I'll be showing you later, on a later day, maybe today if I get time. But here they are. They're just adorable. And you can make them in a variety of different sizes. If you like, you can make them big, little. Anyway, this is what we're doing today. Little roosters. What you're going to need is one any size little square. And you're going to fold that from this corner. You're going to fold it down to this corner to start with. Then you've got a triangle. Then you're going to open it up and you're going to fold it in the opposite way. You're going to fold this corner down to this corner. If you get up there and just kind of move that piece right to the edge, you'll get a nice point there. If I sound funny, I've had a cold. I've got a lozenge in my mouth right now. And I'm sorry I haven't made any videos lately. I just have not had the time. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put this edge right down the middle. Just like that. Well, I could go a little bit in further down there. I want those points kind of nice. Then you do the same thing on the other side. If you start with a point, you'll always have a nice point there. Now that I've got this side done, I want to open it up and I want to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to fold this edge right here, right down that center. Get that point. And just kind of get it in there real good so you can see it real good. Now we're going to do the same thing with the other side. I'm taking this edge, and this edge is going right down that center. It's going to meet the other side, basically. There we go. Then we're going to open the whole thing up. And see all those little creases and stuff inside? That's just what we want. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of pinch this corner, right, just like this, and like lay it down. Just lay everything down when you do that. See, you had it open like this, and then when you started pinched on this, it started pulling up the sides. And then you push down, and there you go. Now you're going to lean this over to one side, kind of tuck it a little bit, and lean it to one side. Then you're going to push it down on the other side and tuck it down on the other side. Then you've got a nice crease on either side that you can see for the next step. You're going to do the same thing with this side here. You're going to pinch in right here. You pinch in and push it down. All you're doing is you're grabbing this right there. See that V right there? And that little line up the middle? You're folding that little line and making that V come down. Then you're going to tuck it and push it forward. Then you're going to tuck it on the other side and push it back. Now this is what you should have right here. It should look like a diamond on the other side. See there? That's where you should be. Now what I want you to do is I want you to fold this whole thing in half. I want you to turn it over to the other side. I want you just to fold the whole thing and try to get it pretty close to the other side. I want you just to fold, just line for line, fold the whole thing in half. See there? Just like that. Then you've got just these free little things actually these little things right here are the feet of your rooster. This is the body right here. So now what you're going to do is you're going to use those little lines you made. See that little line you made right there when you crease this thing back and forth? You're going to use that little line because you're going to fold this edge right here. And this is the edge that has the open bottom. You're going to fold that edge, the open bottom edge, straight down that line you made right there. Right next to this little flipper. Just straight up like that. Then try to get a good fold in there. Just like that. See? That's pretty easy, isn't it? Now what you're going to want to do is open up that fold. Just enough. Oh, just a minute. It was right like this. Now what you're going to want to do is open it up a little. Open it up to this point again because you've got that fold right, that new fold right there. Then you're going to open it up right here and you're going to, right where that fold is, you're going to push right here and it's going to open that fold right there. It's going to make that fold. See how it folded in? That's called a reverse fold. Because you just reversed the whole paper. It looks the same, but now the inside is here. Let's do that again so that you can see what I did. And here's how it was. I folded it up just to get that fold in there. Then I opened it up. And I opened it up right here. Now see the fold? You can see the fold right there. And the fold's right there. That's that fold you just made. Then if I hold on to the bottom, I can just push up on it. And push it to the middle, and then I can push these two flips back. That's all there is to that reverse fold on that. Then I take these little legs and I push them forward. Oh, it's already starting to look like a chicken. Okay, now you can do the same thing with this other side. That fold right down the middle there that you made, that little line. A little line right there that you made from a fold. That will come up and lay right against this one. And you want to try to put a good crease in there so that it goes together as well as this side. That crease makes a big difference. There you go. Now you're going to open it up, just like we did before. Then you're going to open this up. Remember how we opened that up? And then you're just going to push this straight up. So it opens up those folds you just made. Then you're going to push the little flaps back where they belong. Sometimes you have to come in here and push this thing closed some. This one for sure, because I didn't fold real well. But let's do that one more time, just so that you get a good idea on this. I want you to really understand this one. What you're doing is you're folding this up. You can fold it on either side if you want to. It doesn't matter on this. You're just doing this just to get a fold in there. Then when you let this open back up, you've already got folds in there now from that. Then you're going to open it up. See how you got the folds in there? See that fold in there? That fold line? And that fold line on that side? Well, you can see it when I turn it over. See the fold lines? Yeah, right here. Then you just push it up, tuck it in, and close it. Then you're there. That's it. That's how you get that shape right there. And that is a reverse fold. In origami, that's what that's called. Now you want to take this little leg right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this right up against that center line. Just kind of folding it in half. Just like that. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Down that center line, this edge. Just like this. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm taking the edge of this right here and I'm folding it right down that center line. So I'm actually folding it right in half right there. Just like that. See how? See there? Now I'm going to test this by putting it up like this because I like my little feet. I like to measure my little feet like this. I open this little bottom right here, these little feet here. I like to sit them and see where they're going to land down here. And then I just put like just a little bit of a dent in there, just so that I have it there. It's ready to go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bend. This is going to be the tail. You can tell that this is the front because the toes are heading toward the front of the bird. The toes are headed toward the front of the bird. And that's the heel. So this has got to be the tail. The tail I'm going to have just a little bit higher. So I'm just going to, it doesn't matter. You can change where you, after you, you're going to do another reverse fold when I'm done here. And you're going to be able to move that tail wherever you want it after you get that reverse fold. Now that I folded that over like that, now what I want to do is open it up. Remember how we did the other fold? And that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're opening it up and we're just pushing this down in and closing it back up. That's all there is to that. There's your first fold. It's starting to look like a rooster. Let me open that up and show you again. Here's where we were. We made a fold about that far. I'm just going to show you. There's a little bit of a gap between here and here. A little gap in there in the lines. It doesn't matter. You can change it after you're done doing the reverse fold. Now after you open that back up like this, you're going to just reverse it like you did the other ones. You're going to pull this straight down and in. How easy was that? Now I'm going to go ahead and finish the tail and then we can start on the head. Now what you're going to do now is you're going to fold this piece in half. You're going to fold this edge right here down to this edge that you see right here, that line. So that's about the hardest part to this, is folding that down to where it'll twist that tiny. Because this is going to be another reverse fold. This whole chicken's made up of a lot of reverse folds. I mean rooster. See, there's where I am. I just folded this down like that. Or let me turn it the other way so you can see it your way. I folded this right in half. See? It's right down the middle. And it's right against that seam that you have right there. Just like that. Now you're going to open it up because it's going to be a reverse fold again. So you're going to open this up. You're just going to pop this out right here. See how I popped that out? And then you're going to close it. Okay, let's close that thing. You might have to fold the edges down. Just make sure both sides have the edge pulled down to the seam. See how that's right down to the seam? There's your chicken's tail, or rooster's tail. Now let me show you that again. Let me open that up. It was like this. And you folded it right down the middle like this. Then you opened it up all the way like this, like when you were showing that diamond. Now when that's open, see how it just kind of wants to go in that shape. You're going to fold it in that shape. Then you're going to close this up right here again. And then you've got your tail. And that's how you do that. And that's the rooster's tail. Now we've got to get his head. I like the head down a little lower than the tail. See how high that tail is up? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this down to about there. It looks like I'm doing it the same, but I'm actually doing it a little bit lower. Now it's not against that seam. It's a little ways from the seam. See how the seam's right here? And then here's what I just did right here. And there's the seam right there. See there? All I did was it was up like this, and I folded it down like that. Let me show you the whole thing. Okay, here's the chicken standing up. Let me do it from this side so that you can see it even better. Okay, I have my chicken standing up. There's his feet, there's his breast, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this down just like that. See how I've got that down like that? Now you can adjust if you want the head up higher or lower after you're done doing your reverse fold. So at this point, I'm going to open it back up, just like that. And then I'm going to open the front piece right here. And I'm going to pop. I'm going to push down on this piece here and fold it closed, because now he's got his little head there. Now, as I told you, I can change this if I want to, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more. And see, I can move this back and forth. You can do the same thing with the tail if you don't like where it is. I didn't like where mine was, so I'm just moving it up just a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it backwards like this, because I want you to see what's being done here. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the tip and I'm going to go right over the edge of the seam right there. Just a little bit. Just like that. See there? Now I've got like a little S shape there. Can you see it? Just like that. Now I've got those folds in there. Now we're going to do a different kind of, it's a reverse fold, but it's a little different. We're pushing this piece, we're going to push, after we open it up, let me show you like this. Here's that top of the head. See, here's those two folds right there. What we're going to do is we're going to open it up at the top of the head right here. And we're going to push that first fold in like that. Then we're going to push the second fold down like that. And then we're going to close it. And there's your chicken's face, or your rooster's face. Now, check it out. You have a rooster. Now, I'm going to have to adjust his feet a little bit because he's kind of a wobbly one. All you got to do is adjust those feet. Just move them around a little bit. See how you want them. And then you can pull out right here sometimes, and sometimes that helps him stand better. But if he's not standing just right, just adjust his, I just adjust his feet. But that's how you make the rooster. And here's his little buddy, and here's his big buddy. Oop. There we go. And that's how you make the roosters. They're they're very easy to make. It's just you got to get used to doing the reverse folds. If you haven't done reverse folds, you need to practice those a little bit. But if you go over and over this, you won't have any trouble. Let me show you just that front piece again. Let me get a bigger one here. Here's a bigger one. Here's a little no, this one's a little bigger. Here's one that's a little bit bigger. I'm going to pull that out and show you that one more time where his head is. Okay, what I did was I folded this right here. I folded it back just like that. You could actually even follow the line on the top of the head, folding it back if you wanted to. And then I folded it forward, and then I decided where do I want my beak to be, and I put it right about the middle. Just played around with it until I got it right about where I wanted it. See? And then I opened it up like this. See how I went to the top? See how there's the side, there's the top. I'm opening up the top. There's the first fold. I'm going to fold it in on the first fold, just like that. See, there's that. Then I'm going to fold it in again where that second fold is. See the second fold there? Right there. Now I'm going to fold that down. There you go. There's my funky rooster. Yeah. That's all there is to it. It's just getting used to those reverse folds. Those reverse folds are a little tricky to start with, but once you get used to them, they're not too hard. But if you want to do more origami type stuff, you really need to learn those reverse folds, because it's going to be in so much of the origami stuff that it's important that you know that one. But that's your chickens. Okay, well, you have a good day, and God bless you.